What's going on, everybody? Today we're going to be doing a mobility routine to help you relieve a stiff back. This is especially helpful if you've been sitting all day. So this routine is going to consist of 5 moves. We're going to be targeting and opening up the hip flexors. We're also going to be doing some things to strengthen the core and the glutes. All right, so this is a follow along routine, which means you have to do it to get the results. So please put your phone, your laptop, your iPad, someplace where you can see me, and please follow along. So we're gonna get started with a hip flexor stretch. We're gonna be on our knees and we're gonna just step the foot forward. I'll turn it to the side here. We're gonna step 1 foot forward. And what I'm thinking about here is squeezing this back butt cheek, holding it tight, and just breathing. And I'm also thinking about keeping the abs nice and tight, keeping the rib cage down, and breathing, and just holding. You can lean forward slightly, trying not to arch your back too much. Again, keeping that rib cage down, and breathing. Now for us, because most of us sit a lot, our hip flexors tend to get tight. So this is really gonna be helpful. This is also really great for anxiety, believe it or not. Now to intensify the stretch, what we're gonna do is take that same side arm up and reach over to the side. Taking nice deep breaths. Again, hopefully you're following along. You're doing it with me. You're not just watching me. Let's go 2 more breaths. Really good. And good. Release the arm. Now from here, what we're gonna do is just fall back and we're gonna be stretching out this hamstring from the front. Leaning forward with our chest and breathing nice and deeply. So you should be feeling all of this in your hamstring, front leg. Let's go about 3 more breaths. Let's go 1 more. And beautiful. All right, we're gonna come out of it. Now from here, we're gonna go to the opposite side. I'm just gonna turn around, stepping my right foot forward, stretching out my left hip flexor. Again, squeezing that back butt cheek, keeping it tight, rib cage down, abs tight, and holding. Now for here, it doesn't really matter what you do with your foot. You could keep it like this, or you can even untuck it. Doesn't really matter. Just feel that stretch in that hip. Now to intensify it again, same side arm up and reach over to the side. Let's go 1 more breath. And good, come out of it. From here, go into the hamstring, falling forward. Make sure we're breathing, leaning forward with the chest as much as possible. All right, let's go 1 more breath. And good, come out of it. All right, from here, we're gonna go into what's called a plank position. This is targeting the core. So elbows underneath the shoulders, step the legs out, keep the butt tight, and hold. Make sure we're breathing. All right, so let's hold this. Make sure we're breathing. Try to keep our neck in line. And we'll go 2 more breaths. Let's go 1 more breath. Good. From here, We'll transition into our side and we're gonna go into what's called thoracic rotation. So I'm pulling my knees to my chest, arms like this, and all I'm doing is reaching, opening up to the other side. Try to get this shoulder to the floor, hold for a second, and release. I'm gonna do 5 on each side. You should feel nice cracks here. Hopefully you guys can see me. That's 3. And 1 more. And good. From here, I'll switch sides. All I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna roll over. Hopefully you can see from this angle. Same concept, knees to chest, arms out, and opening up. Again, I hope you're following along. You're not just watching me. You don't get the benefit unless you actually do it. And I think most of us need this because we sit a lot. They say sitting is the new smoking. I don't know about all that, but it can't be good for you. Let's go 1 more. And good. Now, from here, I'm gonna come onto my side again. I'm gonna go into what's called a modified side plank. So, elbows underneath the shoulder, on my side, knee here, hip here. And all I'm gonna do is lift up, hold for a second, feel that in the hip and the oblique, and come down. I'm gonna go for 10, okay? Up, hold, and down. 2. Again, please follow along. Please subscribe if you haven't already. It's probably the best thing you could do for your back right now. If you don't know, back pain is the #1 cause of disability. And it all could be avoided. And I'll do 1 more just for... And good. All right, switching sides. Knee underneath the hip. I don't know if that makes sense, but knee on the floor, hip, and popping up, holding for a second. I feel it in my hip muscle and my obliques. Hold and down. Going for 10. Make sure we're breathing. We're smiling. We're enjoying this. I'm gonna go for 2 more. Hold, 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 and good. All right, last thing we're doing, targeting the glutes. We're gonna do some hip bridges. So here, laying on my back, thinking about keeping my rib cage down, squeezing my abs, trying to flatten out my lower back as much as possible. And from here, I'm thinking about pushing through my heels, squeezing my butt cheek like I got a credit card in between it. Hold for a second and release. I'm gonna go for 15. Make sure you're really squeezing that butt. Make sure you're breathing. So that's 5 for me. Again, please do it. Don't just watch me. Let's get this working. You don't have to be walking around with a stiff back. Be different. I'm gonna go for 3 more. 2 more. Last one, I'm gonna hold for 10 seconds. Hold, squeeze, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come down. And the last thing I'm gonna do as a bonus is diaphragmatic breathing. I'm just gonna take both my hands, put it on my stomach, and take nice deep breaths, pushing my belly out. And exhale. And what I'm doing is imagining my lower back being pushed into the floor. It's like basically spreading out. And any stiffness I have there, on each exhale, I'm imagining it just being relieved. Let's go 2 more breaths. One more, the biggest one yet. All right, come back to, shake it out for a second. See how you feel. All right, sit up. All right, so hopefully you did the routine with me. You just didn't watch me again. If you liked the video, please like, please subscribe, please comment if you have any questions. And until next time, guys, peace.